Nyoro is well known to all of us. He's a household name when it comes to Kenyan leadership terrain, and he has mentored many. I'm happy to stand here not as a beneficiary of his direct mentorship, but as a beneficiary of an indirect mentorship. Having mentored people we interact with, having mentored people that we have seen grow and go up the ladder of leadership, it can only leave us eager to hear what he has for us tonight. And as Dr. Moshemi has put it, that there's nothing, when you know yourself, there's nothing that can stand on your way unless you allow it. And I pray to God that there will be that one daughter in your family, in your life, that one son that will tell you, Daddy, Mommy, you're gonna have it. You're done. You will have it done. You have done it before. This one is no different. Dr. Asante sana for that one. And now, wapendwa, without further ado, on this stage I want to bring one of the leaders that we look up to. One has inspired many. That has defined true leadership, has defined integrity in these terrains. In as much as we are talking of bad days, we are talking about where integrity is rare, we can still see some. And Bwana Honorable Nyoro, we want to borrow these. Ladies and gentlemen, put hands together for our chief guest, Mheshimiwa, all the way from Keharu, Muranga, a man of the people. Karibu sana sa.
Thank you very much. We may be seated. Our chief guest, Wanyoike Mugure, together with Mrs. Wanyoike and your family wa Wanyoike, Wanyoike's mom, and the brother to your uncle, your brother, your auntie, also the parents of Mrs. Wanyoike, and the entire family indeed. I can confidently call her my mom, though she looks like my sister. She's well known as Samchi Telecoms. But she's a lovely mother to all of us. Bishop Mwagi Zakayo and your wife and the entire clergy. All the other guests who are here, friends of Wanyoike, na wale wote ambao tumekuja to witness this lounge. Good evening. Roba vile ameniita hapa, ameanza kunitisha. Vitu zake anaangalia kwa iPad. And he was making sure anaifinya hivi nione ako sawa, ako digital. You've done a very good job as our MC today. I'll be very brief because our chief guest today is not me. The real chief guest is my brother Mugure, and we'll be here until you finish. So we are not talking, then we leave. We are here. We are here for what brought us. I will give just a few points because a lot has been said already. But I want first of all to congratulate my brother. As has been said by almost everyone. Sometimes we see a book and you might imagine the few pages you see there is a walk in the park in terms of writing. I wrote a book when I was in second year in campus, KU. By then it was a 96-page book titled How to Succeed in High School. And I was addressing those who are in high school because by then I had already, in quotes, made it to university. And I can confirm that the kind of work you've done, Wanyoike, is phenomenal. Writing a book is very difficult. I remember my first manuscript. I took it to the late Professor Ibuga. By then he was in KU in the literature department. Akaiadarani karibu yote, where I needed to make revisions. In fact, whatever was left was less than what was marked. So I was wondering which is the book here. So I can confirm it's very difficult. But I also want to say something here about what was said by Madam Esther. And especially the kind of belief you must always have in God. And also, in whatever station we are in life, we keep believing that we can get better. Because I remember, just like this book, at the back where it is written about the author, where you have the picture of the author. I was in second year then, a total downtrodden person. So hapa nyuma about the author. In fact, I was writing the book more to make some money, to sell in high schools, etc., etc. So where it is written about the author, of course, nilikuwa nimeweka Dada Nyoro is an economics student, a businessman. I still had some small companies. But the last sentence was, and future Kiharu MP. And I was in second year in campus. So I am glad that even as I sat before you today, God has made it possible. And I'm just speaking to all of us. The physical books we have written, the mental ones and the imaginary ones. Those things that are deep in our mind, God has a way of making them possible. And I'm a witness of that, having actually written down 2 books that are already circulating. Here we have many brothers of mine who are feeding off their talents. Talent is not necessarily what we go to school to learn. Those are special skills that are inherent. And Wanyoike, you are lucky that you're already doing what you love. Because many of us go through life thinking the end product is what we are going to enjoy. It is always important, even as you choose what you want to do in life, that like what you've chosen in terms of church, in terms of others, that we pray to God to give us things that we already enjoy doing. That we are in holiday, even as we work. There is a story that is given about a hedge fund manager. Some of the things I like doing is issues around investments. So this hedge fund is one of the guys who work around financial industry to make money. So he had gone for a holiday somewhere, of course in a beach town. Town iko karibu na beach. So ako holiday, he's already a multi-millionaire. So he's going by the beach to swim and bask. And when he was there, he came across a fisherman who was just going into the ocean, do the fishing. By midday, he's done, having got enough fish to sell and feed and live off. And this guy, a fetch fund, observed from far. And then he approached this guy, fisherman. Akaleta jargons ya financial industry. He told him, now, you're a fisherman. There is a way you can scale this. Do more fishing. Buy a bigger net. Then after that, you can buy a boat. Then after that, even a ship to do mega fishing. And he used many jargons. You know, scale, make it big, etc., etc. Then this young man, fisherman, he had a hub of family around there. Then he asked this guy, and then, okay, buy a boat, fish more, scale. So this man asked this hedge fund multimillionaire, and then after you make money, you become a millionaire. You can be swimming and basking after swimming, of course, by the ocean. And this guy told this multimillionaire, I am already doing that now. Because he was fishing, by midday he was done by work. And therefore, he was already doing what the multimillionaire had come to do in that city. Like Mombasa of that place. So, it is important even as we overheat as we seek to do so much, make so much money, if you can align by choosing something you already enjoy doing, your work becomes your holiday. And by then you stop being a vehicle or a train that is trying to run very fast on Thika Road. You become a train that is on a rail. But let's also go a little bit into talent. And I say so because I've seen Dada Sarah here. Basically, almost everyone here, they rely on their talents to be the kind of names we know. I don't know about Madam Esther Mushemi, because I think she's now, sorry, because I think you're in the same category of that hedge fund guy. I think we are doing so much, but we hope that God will give us a chance to also enjoy what we are doing all the time. Now, as we focus on monetizing, making money around our talents, all of us who are here, whether on social media, whether in authorship, it is important that you assess the demand of that what you possess. And especially in Kenya. I have said I'm an author. But the news I have for my brother, you can't make money out of writing a book here. I know that from experience. So as you do that for passion, as you are an influencer in social media for passion, because that's what you love, assess the demand of, yes, I have this talent. What demand is there that I can twist, I can carve my talent to fit into that demand. And then keep on refining whatever you are doing. Keep on refining it by perpetual learning, by perpetual refining. So that whatever you are doing, whether you are an artist, whether you are an author, you first of all have identified what is the demand for my segment. But number two, how can I keep becoming better? Because whether you are an artist, there are artists making so much money. If you are an author, there are those still doing something about being an author, but they are still making a lot of money out of it. I'll be brief.